Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is okay. Got all the sets. This is again maybe a board that is probably okay for the AI. And see what we can do out of it. Trying to think. I mean, Sea-Witch is a problem, right? Sea-Witch, the AI is going to get Sea-Witch and give us curses pretty quickly. That can be an issue. You can do some things to avoid getting the curses. I'm not certain that they're worth doing, but it's possible. Palace is generally pretty bad, but we might be able to get a couple sets of palace points, maybe 3. I mean, it's something we can look to come back with. We have to. It's just hard to hold that much treasure in this deck. Butcher, of course, means the AI can make the game pretty short. So again, if they're I mean, we probably need to just contest the Sea-Witches. There's a deck you can try to build here that doesn't go for the cursing so hard and goes for the lab draw, Alchemist, and Sea Chart. And it uses tools to gain more copies of those and tries to do draw and just play Butchers. And then maybe even just try to trash the curses as they come. But it's a bit of a hard sell, in my opinion. Though it's certainly possible. Probably any of them are like okay with this as an opening. Okay, they've already. Yeah, this means they're not getting a Sea-Witch actually anytime soon, or at least not on the shuffle. It means we may have a little more time to do the deck. Yeah, I mean, if they keep wetting, they're just not gonna buy a Sea-Witch for a while. This is a bit unfortunate because I've kind of committed to not playing the I say unfortunate, it's fine. It's just unfortunate to miss the Butcher. Okay, now they get a Sea-Witch. This is a little ways into it. We whiff the potion. That hurts. We probably set it aside here. How do I see these? Yeah. We whiff the potion, which is a pain. We would like a bauble at some point, but maybe we just butcher for it. Okay. Get a bauble. Took 2. Our draws are not going great, but it's okay. We could get procession if we're going to do some experiment stuff. I don't know how much of that will do. Here, I'm just going to get favor top deck and put the Alchemist on top. Okay, now they're on provinces. Our draw isn't terrible. Oh, we may just end up. I probably should have played the research first. We still okay. We have had some bad luck as far as finding the potions, because this we whiff on the potion. Despite playing 5 alchemists. Let me think. Let me think. I don't love our chances at the moment. Should play the research. There's another research in there. Okay. We haven't gotten a C chart hit yet. It's unfortunate. We probably need to buy province at some point, or a gold. I mean, not a province. I mean, we'll need provinces too, probably, but I think we're gonna lose, but we're gonna try to win. In a surprise twist, of course. We did at least get to the potion. So trying to think. We maybe don't need to buy an alchemist here. Also, the processions are down there, so there's something to be said for getting a procession here. It wasn't too bad. Alright. So we can do a kind of cute thing here, which is we get another butcher. And this C char is guaranteed to hit. I don't actually know if I want another butcher though. I may want a gold. Trying to think. We need to get another tools. The issue is we can't like gain and play this turn. Okay. We could top deck a moat. Is actually not crazy. And just top deck 4 of the alchemists. I haven't played the Sea Witches for a hot minute. Okay, that whiffed. It was a cute idea, but it did not pan out. Okay. We're gonna procession this. Research again. I mean, it could be procession. We may want to build big now. We may want to get into procession. Might be the play here. Okay. It had tools. And then we'll turn this into an experiment. Oh. If we get enough processions, we can empty the provinces on this turn. But I don't know if it'll be enough points. Depends a bit on if they hit a province here, right? If they hit province here, we may be a little short. But if they don't, then we probably can get there. It'll be a little tight. And 5 would be enough, but let's say they, I don't know, they haven't played their terminals in a long time, so they did have an unfortunate reshuffle here. Can't really curse them anymore, so that's probably not the play. I may just eat the curse. I don't know that I want to top deck a moat now. That's probably not the best use of a buy or a resource here. What we want is like procession, experiment. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, they got a palace, but if we can do 5 provinces and a silver, well, assuming we still have 2 golds, we win. Let's just see what we can do. We have 3 processions. So we need to play those on like the C charts and the experiments, preferably just the experiments. I think we're in pretty easy. To be honest. Don't need the potions. Okay. As long as we save 1 gold, we're okay on that front. Guess we're not going to get anything more out of these, but maybe I should have said, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. We can just butcher into a province. Butcher tool into a duchy. I guess we just could have butchered a bunch of things into duchies or whatever, but here's what we'll do. We already won, but I'm not convinced that what I did here was like the best thing ever. Just for the fun of it, we'll wedding at the end of this. We can buy an estate and we can wedding. Oop. I don't know. I don't actually think what I did there is very good. It's certainly more fun than some of the other things you can do. But the problem, there are a couple things. One, the AI weddinged a lot at the start, and that really slowed down how much cursing they were doing, like by a lot. So I would expect to be hit way harder with the curses. And then also the AI had like a nightmare reshuffle where they bottom decked like all their terminals, or also potentially they played a Sea Witch that triggered a really bad reshuffle for them. I'm not going to go through the log and figure it out, but something happened in there. I mean, their deck was very big as well, but something happened in there where they didn't play a terminal for like 4 turns in a row or something, which was a little bit, or definitely unlikely. I think a lot of the stuff I'm doing can be sped up a little bit, probably by a turn or two. It didn't look super clean. To be honest, you probably need to incorporate the procession stuff in earlier than that. I don't think there's reason not to. I was kind of thinking you wouldn't be able to feel it very well, but I think with the experiments, And even if you're trashing butchers, you're just replacing the butchers. So I think I probably should have been churning through this stack, this procession experiment butcher stuff sooner for sure. And even I could have incorporated like a sea witch at that stage if I was just getting a 5 off of procession gain. Now you wouldn't, clearly it runs through the piles pretty quick, so you wouldn't be able to do that. But I probably could have done it one more turn and been okay. So anyway, pretty neat board. I thought it was going to be a little scary, but the way the AI started out and then how it developed, it wasn't actually scary. So, all right. So this is where we stand. And thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow.